Hey guys, so like I said, in Unit 2, we're going to deal with equations that have two variables and solving for those. So I'm getting numerical solutions for both variables. So it's going to be a little bit more involved. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk through the first problem. I'm going to show you exactly what to do to go through it, and then I'm going to let you do the other ones. So we're going to start off with number 1. Number 1 is 3x plus 2y equals 12. Again, 3x plus 2y equals 12. So as you can see in the table, I've already selected numbers for x. 0, x can be 0, can be 1, can be 2, can be 3, can be 4. Although x can be any number, I've pre-selected these numbers. And so now, given those numbers, I'm going to figure out what the y would be. So what I have to do is take the 0 and plug it into the equation. So it becomes now 3 times 0 plus 2y equals 12. So 3 times 0, let's go over here, and let's go to draw. 3 times 0 is 0, so I have 0 plus 2y equals 12. And that's an equation I can solve because the 0 goes away, and all I have to do is divide by 2. And I get y equals 12 divided by 2 is 6. So now I can go over here. I can say y equals 6. And I end up with an ordered pair. Remember that from graphing in 5th grade, and you did some of this last year, and some of this in 7th grade as well. So now we end up with the ordered pair x is 0, comma, y is 6. Okay, and now we're going to do the same thing over. But this time, x is going to be 1. So we're going to go 3 times 1 plus 2 times y equals 12. And we have to again solve for y. So now I'm going to go over here. I'm going to scroll down and solve the second equation. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 2 times y equals 12. Well, this one I can't just go ahead and divide. I have to actually solve this. This is a two-step equation. So I subtract 3 from both sides. That cancels. I get 2y equals 12 minus 3 is 9. Then I divide by 2. And I get y equals 9 divided by 2, which I'm going to leave as a fraction. So I'm going to put y equals 9 divided by 2. And now I have another ordered pair. When x is 1, y is 9 divided by 2. Okay, and I'm going to keep that process going, but in order to do that, I got to clean up some stuff over here. So let's escape and clean up backspace. Now x is 2, so that's 3 times 2 plus 2 times y equals 12. And let's solve that. 3 times 2 is 6. Draw. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 2y equals 12. So I draw my line. Subtract 6. Subtract 6. 6 minus 6 is 0, so I get 2y equals 6. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. And y equals 6 divided by 2. Oh, that's a good number. That's 3. So I'm going to say here, y equals 3. And I get another ordered pair. X is 2. Y is 3. Okay? So we have to do this 2 more times. So let's go ahead and do that 2 more times. Backspace. I think I got all of it there, didn't I? Yes. All right, so let's draw. And orange this time just because I feel like it. If I substitute in the 3, it's 3 times 3 plus 2 times y equals 12. And 3 times 3 is 9. So now my equation is 9 plus 2y equals 12. So I draw my line, I subtract 9, cancel. This is getting pretty rote. It's getting pretty, it's just the same thing over and over. Now y equals 3 over 2. So now I can go here and put 3 over 2. And I get an ordered pair with x is 3, y is 3 over 2. And then the last time, all right, let's go last time, because will be it over here. Let's escape. I'm going to erase that, backspace, erase that, backspace. Let's draw in orange again. This time x is 4, so I'm going to do 3 times 4 plus 2 times y equals 12. And now I have to solve for y. 3 times 4 is 12, so 12 plus 2y equals 12. So I subtract 12 from both sides, and I get 2y equals 0. Well, that's weird, but 0 is a number, so I can still divide by 2, and 0 divided by 2 equals 0. So over here I can put equals 0, and now my ordered pair is x is 4, y is 0, and I've got 5 ordered pairs for that equation. And the cool thing is, and this, you don't have to do this each time, but if I were to go to, let's go to Desmos, let's move this out the way, go to Desmos Scientific Calculator. All right, Desmos Scientific, and we can see how this actually works. Because if x is 0 and y is 6, then this equation would be 3 times 0 plus 2 times 6, and that equals 12. Okay, so that works. So because it makes the equation true, it's a solution. And we can do that for each one. Let's see, if x is 1, y is 9 over 2, and it still equals 12. Okay, if x is 2, y is 3, according to my ordered pair, and it still equals 12. If x is 3, y is 3 over 2, and it still equals 12. And finally, if x is 4 and y is 0, it still makes the equation true, so it is a solution. So now what I want you to do is to do exactly the same thing I did in number 1, but I want you to do it, we're going to do it in number 2, just to make sure that we have it. We're going to check back in, and then you're going to do 3 through 6. All right? Having said that, get to work.